Everybody, we finally got the Antman and Wasp from the MCU movie from July. 4-pack. This is all they made for the movie. This is all we really need. Of course, it would have been nice to have Michelle Pfeiffer, but she's in the movie for like 2 minutes. And Walton Goggins is his character's pretty plain, and even Goliath. I can't think of his name right. Bill Foster, pretty plain. Although I would have definitely would have taken him if they offered him. But, yeah, here we are with this 4-pack. We got the Wasp, we got Antman, we got the Ghost, and we got Hank Pym in his Microverse suit. So, I'm pretty excited. I got a really cool shot planned out for Hank himself in the background, which we'll get to eventually. But, yeah, let's open these guys up and take a look at a tray shot. So here's our tray shot. We got Scott. I really like the head that they gave us with him. He's got a smirk on his face. There's actually a black speck on his forehead. Hopefully that comes off real good. But comes with his helmet. Hope comes with a hairpiece and her helmet. And then Hank down on the bottom comes with his helmet. And Ghost, just with, looks like just a stand. We got one flight stand. Yeah, not a lot of accessories other than the helmets, which to me is pretty awesome that we got separate heads and helmets, but otherwise just stands. Let's take them out of the tray and get a closer look at them. So here's our, 4 characters. Yeah, may as well start with Antman. They gave Scott, if you look at his head, he's got this great look on his face. Let's try to get a close-up here. Yeah, I can't really see it all that great, but he's got a smirk on his face. Actually, there's a Legends figure that has that same look on his face, and I really like that they gave his head a little bit different of a personality. Very cool, awesome, really like it. There's a ton of design to these figures. There's a lot going on their legs, their arms, pretty much everywhere. Great job on the detail. On the back, too, they got really nice, like I said, tons of design. It's all over with these guys. I mean, there's just a lot of, detail to them. It's great that they gave us Hank in that suit, his Microverse, keep wanting to say multiverse, Microverse suit, just to get a new, a little bit more detail to him and everything, or get a different suit. Like the last thing we need is another guy in a business suit. So yeah, it's great getting his, like I said, Microverse suit. And then we have the Wasp. She looks great. It's awesome having a MCU version of her. Finally, she didn't appear in the last movie in the suit. We saw the suit in an after credit scene, but never really got a good look at her, in the suit in that movie. So it's great that they brought her out in this, even though it's not Janet. It's her daughter, but still great to finally have a Wasp in the MCU. And we also have the Ghost, which it's great to have that character in the MCU too. I really like his character. It's actually a guy in the comics. I like what they did with his character in the comics. There's a Warren Ellis run of Thunderbolts that I highly recommend that the Ghost is part of. He's basically a paranoid conspiracy theorist, that never comes out of his suit. I like that character better than the one they gave us in the movie, but either way, it's cool to have that character in the movie. I really liked Ant-Man and the Wasp. It was nice having a much more lighthearted MCU movie. Every MCU movie is the end of the world, and the government's going to kill all the meta-humans and mutants or whatever the heck that was in Winter Soldier and Infinity War. And this movie, it's just we don't want. They're just trying to get Hank Pym's technology to save the Ghost or whatever. I don't think that movie did financially well compared to the rest of the MCU movies, but hopefully you get a third Ant-Man and Wasp movie and find out more about Janet. And out of all the MCU movies, I've guessed what the after credit scene is. That's the only movie I've actually guessed what the after credit scene was. So that was such a cool after credit scene. I didn't think what happened would happen to everybody, but it happened to them, and it was a pretty good tie into the MCU altogether. So, anyways, yeah, great set, great movie. Can't wait to see more of these guys. I can't wait to see what they do with Ant-Man in the Avengers movie. It'd be pretty cool to see Hank interact with the Avengers or Hope. The Wasp end up with the team eventually. Yeah, so anyways, I got a really cool idea. I had to actually have my mom assist me on this one to get the shot that I wanted. I didn't really have the materials. I was hoping she had something, because we are going to go to the multiverse. Or excuse me, not the multiverse, the Microverse. So this is basically our shot. I got to mess with the camera settings to get it, looking, the right tone and everything, get it darkened. But yeah, it should be pretty cool when I'm done with it. Definitely gives it the multiverse, or I keep saying multiverse, Microverse look. Yeah, this is going to be a good one. These are all pipe cleaners with little fuzz balls attached to the end, glued on, and then yeah, stuck in styrofoam. This is kind of like I don't know what you'd call this material. It's kind of like almost like a silk, fuzzy silk or something like that. But yeah, it's the shot is Hank in the Microverse, walking around and stuff. So kind of like how this one turned out. Can't wait to get this shot taken and set up to look perfect. So yeah, exciting stuff. I'm really excited about this shot in particular out of this series. Probably my favorite one. Probably gonna be my favorite one out of this series. So anyways, on to the next one. So I decided I wasn't done yet with this setup. It's just too good to not keep going with it a little bit. Yeah, and it's Hank observing this red sparkly thing and him trying to touch it. Yeah, I'm pretty excited to, just really it turned out. I got 3 shots out of this setup. It's not like I won't revisit it or anything, but yeah, it's just a good fun setup, for the Microverse. So yeah, anyways, had to share this with you guys, that I did more of these shots before moving on to the next thing. So anyways, on to the next thing. Okay, so here is the final shot I'm going to do for the Ant-Man, Wasp, Ant-Man and Wasp MCU shot pictures. I've actually been sitting on it for a couple days. I was going to do some pictures in the real world, of the Wasp in a high-speed chase, the one from the movie, and it just didn't really do anything for me, the ideas, and I really love the shots I did in the multiverse. So basically, I am just going to do another shot in the multiverse, and this one is Ant-Man being wrapped up by whatever these things are, and then the Wasp saving him. So, yeah, this is kind of a cool shot. I might even just milk it and do, a shot of him on his own, and then her saving him. So, but yeah, just wanted to get this done and out of the way with. I just really like how, this Microverse shot turned out. So it's definitely something I could see myself visiting again. I'd like to get a different variety of stuff, these cotton balls and or whatever you want to call them, and the pipe cleaners really worked well. But yeah, anyways, that's it for this one. I have the slideshow for Maximum Carnage finally coming out. I want to do some creator commentary on that. And I don't know what else I'll have coming up next, but anyways, this is my Ant-Man and Wasp MCU review. So thank you guys for viewing. Hit that like and subscribe button. Keep an eye out for more videos on the way, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.